Man, what's up, everybody? Calvin Carbon, Chan, all y'all, man. It's been a long time. Tackleberry Beezy back up in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all, how y'all doing tonight? You know, I'm talking about, let me bring my boy up in here, introduce him, coming to the stage. It's been a long, long time since we've been on the YouTube live scene. Coming from Oakland, California, from that West Coast, I want to bring in my boy, Big Will.
Yo.
The Wild Williams.
Yeah.
His name is Big Will now. He's a Big Will. Big Willie. What's up, baby?
Man, what's up? Man? How you feeling?
Man, dog, man, I'm blessed, dog. I can't say nothing. Baton Rouge, Guns Don't Argue. What's up, baby? Look, we got Chan in the building. He was in here early, man. Calvin Carbon, Baton Rouge, G23. What's the business, man? What's up, everybody? I know it's been a hot minute since y'all seen the bug. Might look at him. I'm glowing. Look at that boy, copper skin.
Look at him.
The boy done got a beard and everything. Oh, man, coming to the stage from Pennsylvania, man. PA, man. My first member of the Bug Nation. It is Guns and Barbecue, and don't bring your little freaky friends on here tonight. We ain't for that miss tonight, man. It's 2025. We ain't doing all that stuff, barbecue, man. Don't bring it. Don't bring this stuff.
What are you talking about?
Oh man, look at he coming in right here with the technical difficulties early. That boy coming in here sound like he been himself. Y'all hear that? Then it's Don't tell us you got a boyfriend, dog. I know it's 2025. Stop it, barbecue. Stop it. Check your internet connection, barbecue. You sound choppier than a screw tape. Man, everybody. Look, he got to come back here, y'all. He got to get his connection back, man. Everybody, y'all. I'm trying to type from the computer. I mean, my phone and the computer, man. The chat, man. Everybody. I see y'all going live over there, man. How y'all doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? How y'all New Year's, man? Happy New Year's. How was your holidays? You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I was sick during Christmas. I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even cooked. Y'all look. What? I'm so cold. Man, I promise to God, bro. Like, for Thanksgiving, I cut up. Nigga, I barbecued 2 turkeys. Like, I cut up. Man, I made lamb chops. Man, wings. I mean, our Thanksgiving was crazy. Shrimp. I'm to my on the grill, and I don't eat shrimp. I'm allergic to them. I can't touch them.
Oh, 56. Oh, 56. Go ahead, bro.
I make a good dang on shrimp though, dog.
My wife's from Shreveport. She make gumbo.
Look, man, listen. I had bought me a little $100 grill from Academy. What's up, Howard J? What it do, baby? Everybody. Look, man, y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ask too many times, but y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because now they catch the algorithm catching all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been in the algorithm, bro. I ain't been on here in almost a year and a half. So I ain't in no algorithm. So y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Share. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, and I ain't gonna ask them more. And y'all read if you want to support the channel, y'all do that. Subscribe to the channel so I can start putting content, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all and let my channel go. I gave up on it, bro. This man right here. Say thank you, Wild. Say thank you, Will. I want y'all to thank Will tonight.
Just call me Wild, because ain't nobody know me that's my LA name.
Yeah, I know it, but I'm just saying, y'all need to thank my boy Will, because I talked to Will this morning, bro. Will was like, nigga, you going live? I was like, no, I'm not. He said, when you going live? I was like, I don't know. He was like, nah, you going live tonight. I said, I ain't going live tonight. Then I talked to Baton Rouge. He was like, and Uncle Ben, man, shout out to Ben Shooting. Yeah. They was like, man, go live. I said, man, you know what? We going live. And then Carl asked me tonight that he asked me, he said, He said, "Bud, what you gonna talk about?" I said, "Man, freestyle chat because I want to talk about so much stuff. Like, bro, it's been so long. It's been so much going on since last time we talked and we kicked it in. You know what I'm saying? This is your place to relax, get it off your chest. It's 2025. I know y'all went through some stuff last year. Get it off your chest and leave it back there, and then we go forward. You feel me? We go forward in life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so much going on. Hell, the end of 2024. I swear." I say it was God, bro. It was God. Not like I was talking to Will today, man. It was God, bro. Because, bro, when I say them bricks, but see, I know I'm built different. God, I'm a walking testimony. So he made me go through things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So when I do come through it, I can tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, how to get it. Okay, there you go. See this, y'all? Let me show y'all something. This is disgusting. Potato salad and gumbo is disgusting. Don't start Baton Rouge, man. We ain't finna start that tonight, dog. We're not finna start it.
Bro, I had a dude on one of the games talking about what do you say? He say he had yam cheesecake or something crazy like that, bro. Something crazy like that. I say, what?
Bro, let me tell you something.
Yes.
So we went to this place today. Y'all. Man, what's the name of that place? Some fish. What is it? Fish City Grill. We went to this place called Fish City Grill today because my cousin came down for New Year's, and we didn't even do nothing because I feel, what's up, bro? I'm about eating raisins and hot dogs and the potato salad. Man, if anybody bring a potato salad with some raisins in it, I'm gonna put you out the house. You hear me? I might make you upside your head with something. Like, that is sacrilegious and absolutely ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. Look, I'm telling you, it's ghetto. Bud can't have a live without ghetto-ness. Hey, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. I'm telling you, this blood done made it over Rudy House, so they kicking it tonight. I need to be in Louisiana. But yeah, man. So barbecue. Okay, what you got going on? I said that I knew your connection was tripping. Man, damn. Hold on, y'all. Let me handle this right quick.
What's going on, everybody?
So yeah, I'm back now. And yeah, this y'all nasty. He talking about hot dogs and potato salad. Carl, going on with that, man. You see, Carl, let me tell y'all something. Carl is what you call a mutt because he don't know if he want to be black, Chinese, Mexican, or white. And hot dogs and potato salad, man, you ain't even. It's 2025. We're gonna leave your negativity in 2024. No barbecue. I do not, sir. That is disgusting. I'm allergic to others. You know what I'm saying? I like my own. You know what I'm saying? It's the fun to play with. But others, I'm allergic to them. But I digress. But anyway, y'all, I see we got perverts. See, it's like I've been gone all this long. I would think some people behavior would change, and I noticed that it don't.
Nope.
These boys is childish. Devil eggs and potato salad. Now that's good. That's good, G23. Yeah. But all that other stuff, these dudes talking about hot dog. Man, if I swear to God, raisins and potato salads, somebody need to be choked.
My wife called them sad grapes. Called raisins sad grapes.
Say, so let me finish telling y'all before I got disturbed by these people with these nasty stuff. Baton Rouge started it. I went to Fish City Grill today, y'all. No promo because they ain't paying me. So, but I went there. They made I got some fried catfish, Cajun catfish with some red beans and rice. So, bro, I got some of these little soft cornbread, and then I ordered some crawfish and some crawfish touffee, bro, and put it in these red beans and rice and made a whole new dish in these people restaurant. And the waiter was looking at me like, I said, man, you need to go back there and try this. This is absolutely good, bro. It was good. What did he say? He's allergic to the venom, not them in general. Stop doing this so good, bub. Oh man, this man here nasty. Say it's always some perverts. I understand y'all fight for the Rainbow Coalition, bro. I have no problem with y'all, man. I have no problem with y'all marching with y'all flags and y'all doing y'all little whatever. Don't got nothing to do with me. But no, I don't float that boat. You know what I'm saying? I don't even ride boats in that direction. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I be driving. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, nah, miss me with it. Everyone, please. Yeah. Say it again. Say it again, MJ. Y'all read it. Read it. There you go. I'm not gonna say it, but he said it in the screen. But yeah, man, I made these people a whole new meal inside they restaurant. That man looked at me like, man, it was freaking good. It was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches for smash time. Hey, I ate those. I did. No lie. Mayonnaise, long as it was Miracle Whip. I couldn't stand that Hellman's. Hellman's mayonnaise do not make a good sandwich, mayonnaise sandwich, but it will make a good sandwich if you got some other condiments and meat and stuff, but not by itself, bro. Oh, look at Howard J. Y'all see this? Bug for Miss LGBTQ. Never, homeboy. It's too big for that. The women wouldn't allow that. They wouldn't even allow me to go that route. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for y'all. I know y'all think so highly of me. Y'all want me to do what y'all do, and I don't. So no. But man, what's been going on in your world? Will, tell us what's been going on in your world, baby.
Just busy, man. Just busy, dude. Just busy, brother. Trying to. We got to get. My big thing right now is trying to get into with all this stuff that's going on. We got to get in manufacturing. So I'm going to the manufacturing convention. I got my business stuff I got to take care of, but I'm trying to get into manufacturing. We get into manufacturing, especially with all this turmoil going on. But that war money, I'm looking at them federal dollars, man. If Elon can get hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars, shoot, I can pull a couple $100 million. You know what I mean? I know what Uncle Sam wants.
Hey, look,
I think,
them government contracts is the way out, bro. Like right now, dude. I've been trying to figure out.
I told you, I was telling you earlier, because like I said, if I could pull this stunt off that I'm gonna try to pull off, bro, there's a whole lot of people gonna eat. Whole lot of people gonna eat.
Yeah, like because I've been re-examining a lot of things. Like, dude, like government contracts, where is that, bro? If you can get your foot through that, all you got to do is just you can get a hair through that door, boy.
Not necessarily. So, like, all right, when I was a driver, I used to drive for the city, of Frisco, and that's one thing. I had a brother come on there. They owed him millions of dollars. So you got to be cautious of what, and they'll just drop. They will drop you. There's a lot of people online that's doing it, and out here in SAC, there's a few folks that are trying to help folks get those contracts. But like I say, once they get rid of a lot of these people that ain't supposed to be here, there's gonna be a lot of stuff opening up. If they do what they say, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. And here's the crazy part: is a lot of these contracts ain't gonna get filled because the people they got working there, they can't do them. I remember when I was working for SFO Airport, when that big sweep came in, like around 2012, 2013, they lost whole crews, man, and they were scrambling trying to fill them jobs, trying to fill them positions. They lost whole crews. So dudes lost contracts. Dudes, they were late on their stuff. So they were paying right. They were doing people right. So this is unfortunate.
Yeah. But you've been on that though. You was on that 2 years ago on that
I'm from LA, man.
Yeah, you've been on that. You've been on that type of time, bro. Like I just want all y'all to be vigilant because there's so much going on, man. Look, I was finna go out last night. My buddy told me last night. He called me up, one of my righteous brothers. He was like, "Say, boy, let's go downtown to the American Airlines and bring in New Year's." And y'all, I really don't like going nowhere. I was all excited, ecstatic, got up, went about clothes and everything. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go. And by 9, I got sleepy. And then I was looking. I said, "When church started at 10, because normally I bring in, I go to church. Bro, I ain't go to church. I ain't dot the door to go to the cliff. By 11, I was sleeping. 11:07, I remember this like it was 11:07. I went laid down. I was asleep. My phone went off at 12, let me know that everybody was calling saying Happy New Year. And I listened, and I had my window cracked. I said, damn, I don't hear a gunshot in my neighborhood.
Hey, we talk about that.
All the gunshots was 20 blocks away. You can hear it far. And I was like, I ain't hear nothing in the vicinity. I ain't hear no boom, no crack, no pow, no firework.
No windows, no windows vibrating.
Man, none of that. We ain't get none of that. You can hear it from a distance, but it wasn't nothing in my vicinity. I said, yeah, I went to sleep. Yeah, woke up about 6 o'clock this morning. I slept good, but that was God telling me not to go nowhere, because when I talked to one of my little nephews and I talked to my partner, he didn't go nowhere because I didn't come get him. So we didn't go, he didn't go downtown, but his kids went out. His daughters went, because he stayed downtown. They went outside in Deep Ellum, and he was just like, there was a lot of shooting out there and a lot of car wrecks. And then my nephew told me the Mexicans was drunk, acting crazy, jumping out with guns and people pulling guns on each other. But Dallas was lit last night. They was like Deep Ellum downtown was lit.
They wasn't lit as New Orleans last night.
Man, but listen, y'all think I'm playing.
Nor was they lit like they was in Vegas.
But watch this. No. Wait. Oh, we finna get to it. Wait, let me get to it. I want to say this. Let me get to it. You think I'm BSing? Last year for Thanksgiving, MJ came to Shreveport because I was in Shreveport for Thanksgiving, and then because Thanksgiving was on that Friday, and Saturday morning was the Bayou Classic. MJ shot from Shreveport to New Orleans. He came from Baton Rouge to Shreveport and kicked it with me all night, man. Me and him went to the casino. We flighted. Me, him, my nephew Doughboy. We had a good time, and we were tore up. So MJ shot to Baton Rouge. MJ, am I lying? Did somebody in a white car run in the crowd on on Thanksgiving last year and ran over some people just like they did this year for New Year's? I remember this, bro. Because he said, man, he was down there and everybody said, man, somebody just drove through the crowd. I'm like, what's up with New Orleans and people driving through the crowd of New Orleans on Bourbon Street, bro? Because this ain't the first time this done happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like real talk. Like, bro, this is crazy. Listen, man. See, this is when you know that people really got the man got a wife, but I know his wife got a strap on because he think about this for Bug. No, dog. You thinking about another man, bro. Focus on your old lady, bro. It's 2025, man. Let that go. Leave that back in 2024. You hear me? Because it ain't gonna go over here, homeboy. Look, you see what he said?
You said he still got the footage.
He still got the footage. Like, bro, this happened before. Like this is crazy. Like, it was just something about me saying I didn't want to get out and be around a lot of strangers. I think I'm getting comfortable in my, like, I done turned to an introvert because I don't want to be around people.
It's called old age, homeboy.
Oh, man, I don't care. Look at them gray hairs, boy. I look good. I got a beard coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I don't got them. And, yo, I might have to start wearing glasses, man. My stuff's starting to get, I'd be looking at people. Man, if I was in LA, I probably would have been full of hoes by now.
Bruh, it was lit. And then so I'm driving through Deep Ellum. I'm driving through the South today. Today is New Year's. It was like a ghost town today. I was like, man, it's time to go in the house. Man, look.
People can't afford it, brother. People can't afford it, man.
My cousin, she had to go back home because she got to go to work tomorrow. So I was like, man, I just came in the crib, dog. I was like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? That's my righteous dog. That's who I go when she come in town. We finna go get some bottles or whatever. I ain't bought no alcohol in so long, y'all. I ain't had alcohol in my house since my birthday last year, bro. I went and got some drink, and then I got a drink at the restaurant today and didn't even finish it. I took 2 sips out of it and I was buzzed out. I gave it away. Oh, girl, take this. I can't eat this, man. I can't drink this, man. Like, but bro, it's like it's so much going on, y'all. Then look, let me tell you something that ain't nobody talked about. You know what I'm saying? That Tesla truck blowing up in front of Trump Towers.
Ooh.
What made an electric car blow up? And see what people don't understand: electric cars ain't nothing but bombs because they're sitting on lithium batteries. Lithium can't be around moisture. If lithium and moisture get together,
Water.
you're gonna make an
Just
explosion.
a little
Man,
bit of
it's
water.
chemistry. It's physics, my dude. My G is physics. Like
just a little bit of water.
I take some moisture. It can take some moisture out the air. If that battery got a crack anywhere in one of those that sealness and that seal is broken, it get any little moisture out there, kaboom.
Listen,
Like
look,
yeah,
look.
and it's violent. Like
Listen, you saw that. You see the camera. Did you see the explosion? Did you see the fire? Like, listen, think about this. What did the Rev 29s do to the people over there in Iran to the stove? They used the batteries to killing people, to maim them. All they did was hit them with a frequency. All they did was hit that stuff with an energy weapon, and bop bop, they started popping off. Dudes losing hands, eyes, taking off heads, all that stuff. And we're talking about very small batteries. You talking about that? I think that truck, that truck's
Yeah,
got to
that
be at
battery
least
cell is the whole bottom of that
2,000.
truck.
Yeah, but it's got to be at least 1,000, 2,000 pound battery, man. Did you see like the explosion, the fire? It went all the way across the street to hit the cameras across the street.
Yeah, the traffic cams. Like,
Yeah, dude, that's far. Dude, that's far. That's like, that's
hey,
not like
yeah.
that. Like,
The blast radius
dude,
was sick. It was
you
like
know
it was
when you,
a sick blast
yeah, but
radius.
you haven't seen the crater yet. We ain't seen the crater yet.
Yeah, that was bananas, man. Like,
Well, that's crazy because we got to convent. There's two conventions. I got to go to a convention I got to go to a convention in Vegas next month for the business. I got to go to the convention next month, and then the same one going down to Anaheim for the other one. But
yeah,
think
man.
about it. Think about that.
Yeah.
You sitting out there, and all these
Boom.
people, and yeah, I'm in the Bay Area, and all these yahoos, they got this stuff. They got this stuff on top of their roofs. Here's the crazy part. I go to people and they have, they're little hideaways, right?
Right.
But guess what kind of they got all this crap on their hideaway wall. This place way out in the middle of nowhere. Out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
GPS really don't work that well. They got these places, and guess what? They got all these Tesla banks. They got all these walls with this lithium connected to their oasis home. If there's a fire, or anything like that break out, or an explosion like that happen, they're done.
Bait.
Dude, you're out of the middle of nowhere. And listen, 9 chances out of 10, they don't know how to use 99% of the stuff in their home. They don't know how to turn on that generator. They don't know how to fix anything. And
Right.
I told you guys, I told you this last year. Like my business, we do appliances, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go into multi-million-dollar homes. They have the same appliances as you and I do. Some are just more expensive, but they're all planned obsolescence, bro. They're all planned obsolescence. It's bad. Somebody gave the keys to the short bus team. They running
Yeah.
amok.
They running amok, man. It's like and look,
Yeah.
and the throat one took the keys and started driving the bus, huh? And everybody to my he in the wrong side of the road.
Dude, dude. Like, most people don't understand. Like, we go over this all the time over these numbers, right? Because when you in the business side, it's all numbers for the
Right,
most part. So
right.
you're looking at. Think about this. Just add up all your appliances in your home, right? If you took up your top 6 appliances, number one is going to be your refrigerator, right? You got to store your food. Number two, washer and dryer. That's three. Dishwasher, in your range or your stove, right? What you cooking in, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what else? Oh, we'll just do the sixth one. Whatever else your microwave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just those alone, just those 6 alone. How much is that going to cost you to get? Even if you bundled it, you're going to be paying between $5,000 to $10,000 for the low stuff. For the low stuff. So I got customers that, that's just a refrigerator, or that's just a range, or they may have those high-end French stuff where all that stuff comes, or a Viking, whatever the case is. But all those parts, man, they all come from China. What happens when all that stuff dries up? And it's all planned obsolescence. So they average between 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
What happens when all that stuff go down? So if think about it, if you pay 20,000 or you pay 10,000 for all that, right? That rich
Mm-hmm.
dude's paying 50 to 100. Typically it's like 30 to 50,000 they're paying in these homes that
Right.
I go to.
Right.
Um, but it's the same stuff, man. Same electronics. It's only meant to last for 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
See, they can afford it, but you can't. Because next year when the appliances come out next year, or,
Mm-hmm.
or 5 years by the time they go, their price is gonna be you get almost double that. So if it's 10,000 now, by 2030, it's gonna be 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, like that boy just sent me this video. I got to come on. I got to get on my phone because he sent it to my phone so I can edit it and send it to my
Email it
email.
to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time for all that. I just do this here and just get in here quick and jump and stream you on here and then just upload it quicker. I just got to sign into my stream yard on my oh man, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
Putting the
man.
cart
There's a whole
before the
lot of
horse.
stuff going on.
I'm putting the cart.
2025 gonna be
Yeah,
2025 gonna be something else. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
send it to me
2025.
there we go. But yeah, man, like okay, got to be this one. There we go. Yeah, I wanna put this video in, y'all. Let me save this video right quick. Because he just sent it to me.
I see Odin on here.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, did I even?
Carl is inside the Bug Nation chat. Look in the Bug Nation chat is in there. I sent it directly to the Bug Nation chat. I didn't want to put it out.
You got Baton Rouge in there. See
Yeah,
Baton. Le Baton.
yeah. That little weenie.
The Red Bat. G23. Yo, man. G23. I'm trying to think who G23 is.
Damn, bro. Look, I done lost my whole chain of thought. Look, I'm so.
My bad, bro.
Nah, it wasn't
Just,
even you. It's just me. I'm tripping.
you like that sometimes,
Let me jump. Yeah, be like that. Let me jump in here.
Howard J. The real Howard J.
Yeah, that's man. Howard J is he got light skin problems, man. There's some yellow dudes, they be tripping.
So them high yellow Negroes, huh?
Yeah, them high yellow Negroes, man, they be tripping. They be straight tripping. Let me get it in here, in the studio.
He said, I'm a man.
Say this dude here stupid. All right, now I'll put my in the chat. Hold on. Not to mute one of them. Let me sit this in here. Look, I'm gonna sit.
Damn, that phone camera's looking nice.
Huh?
Phone camera's way better.
Man, look, I'm serious. That's a 8K camera right there. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry about that. Let me slide back some.
You ready to get rid of that background noise?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back on it. I'm trying to add this video into the man. I done forgot how to use all this stuff, bro. I'm serious, dog.
You see what bad
Bro, I
know?
ain't messing with this stuff so long. I had forgot. I was like, damn, how do I do it live, bro?
Call your wife. Call your wife, man. You know what it is.
So I tell y'all, like, man, look at that. Look, I done straight forgot
Jay,
how to put this in the
what's up,
stream.
Jay Ewing? Yeah, Jay Ewing in the house.
Hold on, man. I got to come up out of here. Oh, I almost hit the end button. If I didn't hit the end button, I was gonna kill myself.
No, I know you're not.
Nah, cause I'm drove. Post to comment. I don't, madam. Hold on,
Don't even worry
y'all. I
about it.
got this video. I'm finna put this video here. It's been a hot minute, y'all.
Well, put one on pause.
Huh?
Or put one on mute. Put one on mute.
I did. And it's on mute. It's still mute. Look, man, cuz. Look. Mute. See? Nothing. It's this. Hold on, I can't see y'all. Man, I miss you too, Howard J. But I can't be your lover. I'm not gay.
You muted me.
I did? No, you're not. Dude, you talking. I can hear you.
I muted myself. That's why.
Shut up. Say, this is, I miss this. I really do miss this because
What up,
this is
Chan?
the Chan. He got a boyfriend too. Shit.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me turn my
Man.
camera off, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. I got a video on there. Find it.
Oh yeah. Hey, Chan said they're too close to one another. You gotta
Man,
hit it.
get
You
away
gotta
from
pull
me.
away.
Could you walk over there?
No, your phone. Pull your phone or. Oh, now you muted. All right, you muted now. The other nigga's phone is. You see that, man? Y'all see that phone flickering like that? That's crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot. Ain't that the truth? Tell him, Chan. Oh. Yo, Odin, man. Hey, what you been doing at the armory lately, man? I gotta go check out your website again. See what you been building. You gonna get you a Odin? Are you gonna get you one of those? I was looking at molders. you could actually you could actually buy one for injected molding. You could get one. I just seen that on one of the government websites for like 3Gs, man. And typically, I want to say that one is between 50 to 100,000. They were selling for 3Gs. Don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, you do the 3D printing? Okay, Bug, we can't hear you. Uh, shoot.
Yeah, I was saying, man,
All
what's
right,
up, Jason? Jason, you and man, long time, Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Shan. Oh man, we got Joe Var in the building. What's up, Joe? What's the
Yo,
deal?
Q.
MJ, I'm having a hard time loading this video, bro. If
I'm
is my
emailing to you.
mic muted? My mic still muted?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Man, let me get up out of here. That's what I need to do. On this one. Let me get up out of here. Bam. That's what I'm finna do. Oh, I'm still not out of there. Oh, let me kick myself out of here. Oh boy, I'll be messing up. But anyway, I'm done with that. I'm not finna play with that. I don't got time for it. Bro, what do I got going on over here? What? Thank you. Finna say, man, what is going on? Yeah, bro. I'm having all type of stuff going on over here. MJ, I probably need to send this to myself on my email so I can pull it up. But I want to show y'all this video, bro. The MJ
big fish.
I might can do it like this. Is that fish in here?
Yeah.
Man, what's up, fish, bro? Let me see if I can show y'all this video, dog. This MJ sent me this video, y'all. Hold on. This on Christmas. This is Thanksgiving Eve. Look at the car running through the crowd.
Oh.
That's New Orleans last year, right before Bayou Classic.
But anybody die though?
I don't know if they died or not. Hold on, man. I got to go and take this off my. Let me take this off my
on the screen it's blurry. That's just weird, man.
I got the layout.
The camera try to focus.
Turn it out. I'm gonna turn this. There we go. Let me turn this focus out. Now I'm gonna try it again, y'all. Let me let y'all see it again. Let me make myself big. Hold on. Look, that's Thanksgiving right before Bayou Classic last year, New Orleans. Life in Baton Rouge. Did he make this video? A car running through the crowd now. Same thing that just happened last night. Watch this cat.
He turned to look like he made a wrong turn and got scared. He thought he was in the jungles, the deep of the Sahara, Africa. Yo, but ain't nobody
showing y'all.
I'm
showing y'all.
But nobody
this happened last year on Thanksgiving, and then all of a sudden, somebody with a truck run through the crowd again this year and start shooting. Man, come on,
bodies.
Man. Come on,
bodies.
Man.
They claimed there was four.
Man,
there was four.
Man. Hey, man.
4 hitters. Only 10 people got hit.
Hey, bro. I ain't with all the coincidence. I don't think everything is a damn coincidence, bro. You feel me?
I don't see that. I don't see that.
So I'm just saying. Now on Thanksgiving, the day before Bayou Classic last year, a car run through Bourbon Street. Now it's New Year's Eve, and a car run through Bourbon Street, a truck. SUV, it was SUV last year. This year it's a truck. And then they shooting, and you got IEDs, you got detonators, but no IEDs. Man, stay out of public places.
Yeah, but that's not like.
Hey, man, it's too much weirdo stuff going on around here, bro. There's too much weirdo stuff going on around here, man.
That's I say 2025, like, man,
bro. And then they said ISIS flags, man. Shout out to everybody who just came in the chat, Joe Var, Big Fish, man. Shout out Turkeys, man. Shout out to my man Jason, man. I hope all y'all had a good New Year's, man. Hope y'all didn't shoot y'all guns and do celebratory gunfire last night, because that's so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And man, my boy up in here, Montana? What's up there? Hoodstock G, man. What's up, Montana, man? Co-op brother. What's going on? Bro, like it just ain't no coincidence. That happened when my boy had left me. He left me and said, Bug, I'm gonna go to the city. And shot to, hey, Shanna, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. He shot to New Orleans. We was up on an all-night flight because we did not go to sleep. You hear me? So he called me and said, Bug, I'm in the city. Turn. And when he got in the city with that, that happened. Now, now this stuff just happened last night, child. I'm just saying.
You gonna learn. You gonna
Hey,
learn.
lightning striking in the same place twice. Like, come on, bro. In a year,
you gonna learn. You gonna learn. Look, man. Hey, the devil come out at what time? What did he say?
hey,
The devil.
at night. The
What
devil
did
come out
Denzel
at night.
say?
What?
What did Denzel say? Denzel say he leave 30 minutes early.
I leave 30 minutes for the devil
30
come.
minutes
You know what I'm saying? He said he leave 30 minutes for the devil come. So you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, it's just crazy. Then, like, they not even talking about the Tesla blowing up. That's the part that's tripping me out. You see New Orleans all over the news.
It happened in front of Trump's house, in front of Trump's Vegas building, bro. That said kadoom. And here's the thing. I think that was a warning shot. I don't know about you. What you think? What y'all think in the chat? Y'all think, to me, that looked like a warning. That was a warning shot. That was a warning shot because usually at a hotel, there's a lot of people in the front. This one, it wasn't. It was nobody in the front except for that car that was parked. But usually, there's people going in Vegas. If you've ever been to Vegas, in those hotels, people be going in and out,
in and out, and there's a lot of traffic,
especially on a holiday.
On a holiday
Like today, or like like today.
Last night. Like this whole weekend is gonna be turned. It's gonna be turned, man.
Bro, this was what, this afternoon? That happened this afternoon. That happened what, maybe 10 hours ago? If that.
Right.
In front of one of Trump's buildings. Think what they said online. Think what's going online between Bad Salami and President Elon. Think what's going down. Boy, they talking big talk. They talking big talk, Playboy.
Yeah. I dropped that link. The StreamYard link is right there if y'all want to hit it. Wise up. I'm gonna leave it up probably about 5 to 10 minutes, then I'm gonna take it back down because we be having weirdos jumping in here doing weirdo stuff. Last time I went live, had a white man naked showing himself. I was on top of it though. I was on top of it. YouTube didn't get me for it. Boy, I'm telling you, I was, man, hey, so you got to be prepared for whatever. So my hand ready on the get you up out of here. I'm gonna get you up out of here. Y'all, look, coming to the stage is a Chinese geisha dog panda bear that is a lady boy in Taiwan when he's overseas, but in the United States he's old and armored. Carletta is
listen here, you Gok 3000. He comes
what up?
That back sissy dressing on the TL. Glory hole protein dumpster.
Look at this guy. Wait,
he come in hostile.
He got a Louis Vuitton hat. You see the drip?
That's the logo, man.
That's his logo.
Okay. I thought
he's a transformer. That's his wife.
Yeah.
That's his wife.
Put some respect on my name, son.
Yeah.
he said, Transformer, Carl in disguise.
No.
It's
Which
been a long
one, man?
time.
You got the Transformers and the Decepticons, man. What the Decepticon?
He's deception. You thought he was a man. He's strong enough for a man, but he think he's a woman. Secret having ass.
Dude.
Bruh. But no, I'm just saying, Carl, like, think about, like, there's so much stuff going on in the world, bro. Then it's stuff they're not talking about. Did y'all see the line? They had a whole cherry line of people coming into the border, bro, before yesterday. Because you know, the first, your boy Trump take over. Man, they had a daisy chain line of these people coming. Bro, what the hell is going on in the United States of America?
No, it's the
Let me tell you. I think it was, I can't remember what country, what part of South America, but their government started new jail for the baddest, the MS-13 criminals.
I heard how they have them stacked together.
They're on literally like flat risers. They don't get a mattress. They don't get pillows. They don't get. They have 2 little toilets in that big ass room, and it's
El
like
Salvador.
it's like El Salvador. Thank you. It's like 75 people in that room. They get to go outside. They get to go in their exercise yard 30 minutes a day. That's it.
And they mixing them with other gangs. They mixing them with rival gangs. Yo, let's go.
Right.
They put the rival gang. It'll be like 30-1, or you say 50. They'll just put the rival gang. They'll just put them in there and let them go at it.
And you know what? It's lights on 24 hours a day. They don't turn the lights down for people to sleep. And so you sleep on a hard metal surface. We need that in the United States.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, we don't. No, you don't. Come on, tell you why not.
You know what? If they come over here, that's where they go.
Most of the black folks in prison is there.
I was just going to say that the majority of the inmates are our people, and I'm gonna tell you something. What people always talk about this hard on crime stuff is when you in different tax brackets. Like I said last night, I didn't hear a gunshot, but think about the neighborhoods that do hear the gunshots. When them people come, it's a lot of people just been getting out of jail. If you make a prison like that, bro, in the United States, and see over there, they don't got rights. So the guards killing folks.
Yeah,
you got rights over here.
Raping.
You still got rights over here. Even though you're in prison, you got rights over here. Look, they just showed the dude just getting killed in Rikers Island. How they
kill that brother,
that man. And if he didn't have that body cam on, they'd have got away with it. So just think about all the times they do get away with it.
What about that dude in Mississippi? Where's it at? They were digging holes and like shallow graves over like 200 people.
Mississippi, 200 shallow graves. So I'm saying this to say that right here. Those people got to come home. When you put people in jail like they put people over there, see them people, majority of them people ain't getting out. They got hundreds of years, so they there. But them people got to come out. You got to think about what them jails do to them people and make them come out. Y'all got to think about it. The Fleece Johnsons and the Lamarcks, all the dudes that was on prison rape, they out on the street.
No, this is what I was getting at, bud.
Yeah.
You cross this border illegally and you get caught in this country. They stick you in a jail like that. You are going to serve a minimum 7-year sentence. No questions asked. You're going to do day for day. And then we're going to deport you. You get caught again, it's execution.
Bro,
this country too pansy. It's too sissified. It's a pansy. They not gonna do it.
Especially,
I don't know, but
if you do a violent crime and you're an illegal, we're gonna get you good.
If you do a violent crime and you're illegal, they should kill you.
They need slaves. Y'all not getting it. They need slaves. Why do you think they do what they do to us? They need slaves. They need work. So these people are coming. Listen, why do you think these people are coming over here?
Well, so wait a minute.
I'm from LA.
I was just talking to my wife about this the other day. There needs to be a way forward for the people that are already here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So literally, you're gonna have to like wall up the border, and you're gonna have drones out. You're gonna have guns out. You're gonna have sentries. You're gonna have all kinds of shit, right? If you get caught crossing the border after a certain date, we will shoot you, no questions.
They already have all that stuff, though, man.
But the people that are here, if you can show us that you've been working and you've been paying taxes, or you're willing to pay taxes, or join the military for 15 years,
20.
You're willing to, get a scholarship of some sort, right? Go to college and be a productive citizen of this society. We can fast track your process, but all that has to be in play for you. The ones that are not, if we find you, we're deporting you.
But what about, okay, so, all right. Now, I'm being the devil's advocate. The flip side. They committed a crime, by coming here. What's up, Phyllis Lowe? They committed a crime for coming here.
Yep.
And if you already here and you show, screw that. If you came here illegal, you committed a crime. They not giving us pardons on our crimes. If you go out there right now and you go do 75 miles an hour in a 35, you're going to jail.
I know, but there's so many people here, Bug.
I don't give a damn.
They can't.
You find out if they supposed to be here or not. You don't got it. But listen, Carl, let me make my statement. You made your statement. If you don't got your Social Security card, get up out of here. You come back here, we kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even that.
Rescind your home. Now listen to what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. Let me make my point, and then you can go on and do your thing. This is my logic. Sneak into Mexico. Get caught sneaking into Mexico and watch what happened to you. Get caught sneaking into Argentina and watch what happened to you. Get caught sneaking into Russia or China or going into North Korea without permission, illegally, and watch what happened to you. We the only ones that's vaginas. You illegal. They got bombs and landmines around Guantanamo Bay, meaning that if you go through Cuba and you go over there Guantanamo Bay the wrong way, you get to blow up. I've been said put landmines on the border.
You get to be seafood
and everything. No, do it right. If you ain't gonna do it right, you're gonna be held to the full extent of the law. We are held to the full extent of the law whenever we do anything. Fuck all that. Man, they came over here and they did good. Fuck that. Because you came over here doing good illegally for 5 or 10 years. You just fucked it up for somebody that was already here, that already going through hell because they got felonies and they can't do shit and they can't get shit because once you get a strike on you, you don't have nowhere to live. It's hard to get a damn job. It's hard to get a job to sustain life. Now you can get a job because they'll let you work at McDonald's or Wendy's and push brooms and shit, but they ain't gonna give you shit that's gonna sustain life. Hell, the trucking industry used to be an industry where you can go and make real money without a good degree as a good trade, and now they don't fuck that up so bad. They don't fuck that up so bad that what shit. It's cheaper just to go work for a company than it is to get your own truck. By the time you go and you break even here, you working for $17 an hour.
Because they cutting corners. This is the whole thing. What they're saying, man. This is the whole bottom of the like. Think about if you had to pay somebody $5 an hour versus you got to pay somebody $50 an hour. Right? This country is built on slave labor. They don't know how to do it any other way.
Capitalism.
That's not capitalism. That's not capitalism.
Capitalism is disguised as capitalism. I'm just being politically correct. I was just the devil's advocate a minute ago. Okay. Now I'm the angel today. That's disguised is capitalism, bro. Because
ain't no such thing.
Man, look, I don't want to go there, man. We on YouTube.
So
we trying to make ourselves hot.
Think about Syria and Palestine and all those other places where there's always a war. Okay. And like you were born into war, and a faction comes along and says, if you're this race or you're, this religion, we're killing you. We're giving you an opportunity to leave, but we're going to kill you. And you got a family. You pack up and leave. You don't have any weapons. You don't have an army. You don't have anything. You have to leave. Where are those people supposed to go, bud? They're literally political or religious refugees, right? Drug cartel. Drug cartel knocks on your door one day and says, I want your oldest son and I want your youngest daughter. Your youngest daughter has become a prostitute for us, and your oldest son is going to become one of the cartel members.
That's their government problem.
But Bug,
hold up, wait. Let me. You ask me a question. You got to ask me a question.
You got to think. Hold on. If it was you running, right? You're gonna take your whole family. You're gonna pick up and you're gonna leave.
And if I get caught crossing into Canada, I got to adhere to whatever. Let me tell you something. I do some things. I've done some things, but one thing that nobody can ever say, I accept whatever punishment come my way. I accept whatever go with it. Whatever I do, I accept what go with it. I understand that you got that going on, but you go through the right channels because it's other people that's in line right now that have been going through the right channels for the last 5 or 6 years to get through the process. Just, the cartel coming out to me, I'm going to jump the line. No, you don't jump the line. But what you did is illegal.
Some people that apply have the means and the ability to stay in place while they wait for their visas or their citizenship papers to come through, right? Mm-hmm. Other people don't have those means. They're literally being persecuted. So they have to wait that minute.
Mm-hmm. What do they tell us?
So you got to think, if you have people that are coming across illegal, that are willing to work, right, and pay taxes, that feeds the big tax machine, right? Mm-hmm. So we have people that are on the books now, And when they go to the hospital or they send their kids to school, it's not a drain on our system. They're actually paying into the system. That's socialism, right? Additionally, we can keep track of those people. Now, if they want to go to school, let's say they get a 2-year degree, or they're willing to join the military and fight for this country, fast track them. I know they came here illegally, but we got to do something with the people that are here now.
Man, fuck that. Because I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and this is me. This is me.
Not true.
I get what you're saying, but I'm finna say this here. You committed a crime.
Yes.
Fuck
but
that.
It's not true. Yeah, but Bug, it's not true though that you're talking about one worker, man. Like how much does it cost to raise a family? You have a family, right? So how much does it cost you to have a family? So that guy working 2 jobs at McDonald's or wherever, let's say he's a construction worker. They're not number one, those companies are not paying him what they would pay in America, because that's an American's job. That's somebody who's already here. That's their job. That's their livelihood that's getting stolen, right? And now, not only that, they're cutting you. Think about your job, Odin. Let's say you got your company, right? Let's say for the rest of your company or existence, you don't make what you make. You got to take a 75% pay cut because the guy down the street is doing it. And he don't got no paperwork. He don't have to have all the stuff that you got to. He don't have to let the licensing. He don't have to have none of that. Matter of fact, he's stealing his electricity and his water, right? And you foot the bill because you're doing it the correct way. So let's just say for what you're doing, you selling your product. Now your product now has to be cut down to 75%. See, when you start talking like that and you're putting in all these hours to do your product or to do your work, would you say, man, I'm burnt out, man. I got to take a break. Okay, so now you're going to work 7 days a week, or you're going to work 6 days a week, and we're going to cut your pay by 75%. Is that's going to motivate you?
You know what?
And so when you bring these people over, this is what's happening. They're taking jobs from people that got families.
I'm the type of person. I will go get a different job. I will go to school, learn a new craft, a new trade, and I'll go back to doing something else.
Okay, can you afford that?
But let me get them. Will. But Carl, everybody don't have your mental capacity and fortitude. Everybody
has the ability to go to school.
Everybody do, but listen. Everybody's circumstances ain't your circumstances to where they can do that. You got to think about the whole picture now, and not just your bubble, not just your circle right now. So at the end of the day, the point that I'm making is you came wrong. I understand what you're saying, fast track and putting into the system, the socialism and all that. Fuck that. You committed a crime. When I commit a crime, I go to jail, I post bond, I pay for ridiculous attorneys to keep my freedom. Because you came illegal and you got a family. I got a family to feed. If I want to get a brick of cocaine to go out here and make some money because I ain't worked in a year and a half and try to survive my family, when the ATF and the DEA come, I'm going to jail. They don't give a damn that I'm trying to feed my family.
Okay, but so here it is. If those people
that's a crime.
But if those people come forward, Bug, you hit them with a fee, right? You came into the country illegal. You've been here so long. You've been draining our taxes. You need to pay X amount of dollars, right?
They can never pay that money back because it's too much.
But hold on, you got to start somewhere. You got to start.
But what about the criminal aspect? What about that's the point. I get what you're saying. It makes sense, Carl. But I'm steady. At the end of the damn day, you are a fucking criminal. I need you to be treated worse than me because you're not in this system. You didn't get a social security card. You didn't get a birth certificate. You didn't get the bond number that you got on the back of your social security card and on your birth certificate. You don't got that. You came over here and you skipped that. Fuck that. Carry your ass back over there or go to jail. If you run across the border, you get shot or blown up, you will stop coming. You don't see people trying to break into North Korea because you're going to die. Go try to break in Turkey and watch what happens to you. They're going to kill you. Go to Syria and get caught crossing into Syria without the right papers. Pop. You up out of there, man.
Look,
Now,
hey,
bro.
look what the Polish
Stop.
president said. Hey, Q, think about this, Q. I'm from LA, so I seen all this stuff. So before I even got a chance to work or whatever, like Bug knows, like I got enough certifications to have damn near a master's, if not a PhD. You're not gonna get hired. So all the stuff y'all saying, like, no, it ain't about xenophobe and all this other stuff. The real truth of the matter is these corporations don't want to pay yo. They don't want to pay us. They don't want to pay anybody, especially when it
That's
comes to
why
our
everything
folks.
outsourced. NAFTA.
They don't want to pay nobody. They want to outsource all that. Think about John Deere. All these corporations are going overseas. You know what I found in my own industry? They are training people around the world and they're letting them into the country so that they can
to do
take
what we do.
the jobs what we do. So all this stuff that you guys are saying, yeah, it sounds great, but I lived through it in LA. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, when all that stuff goes down, all these things go down, you're gonna find out that a lot of the stuff that you get, even that's made here in the country, is produced by slave labor. Either the prison industry is doing it, and or
Thank you.
you're gonna get illegals that are doing it.
Hey, but
And
wait.
those are jobs. Think about all the prison stuff. These guys.
The prisons working at
Why do you
McDonald's
think?
and
Why,
Taco Bell and KFC
yeah, but
now.
why do you think? How do you think they get these billionaires? Because that's the people's money that these fools are stealing. And when you sit here and be like, oh well, they pay a fee. Nah, man, because your tax dollars. Think about the housing prices. Your children can never buy a home. I'm gonna tell all y'all this right now. Your children, if you don't have a home right now, you will never be able to buy a home unless you done invested in Dogecoin and it goes to, let's say, $100,000, or you invested in something like um, Bitcoin and it was $100,000 and you only paid pennies on a dollar. And that's the thing. There should be no such thing as a billionaire, because anytime there's a billionaire, I heard this from a billionaire. I forget the dude's name, but they killed him. Anybody who's a billionaire has been stealing money from their workers, because there's no such thing as a billionaire. Only countries are supposed to have that type of money, not people. So when you dealing with Elon Musk and what's the other dude's name with Amazon, there's no such
Uh,
thing as having that kind of money,
Zuckerberg.
because there's well, even him. They're stealing money from you. Think about it. $20, man. $20. $20 was in the '80s. The only reason why the brothers, when I worked for the city of Frisco, that these guys are making $250,000, because they were working 7 days a week. They were working double shifts. Okay, so
Mhm.
that means they're there at the job for a minimum of 16 hours a day.
I'm
They
finna, I'm
didn't
finna,
see their families. They did
I'm
that
finna
for
tell you
years.
something else, Will. I'm gonna tell you something else, Will. The trucking
Yo,
industry is still tore up right now. You know who running the trucking industries?
all
Alibaba.
Florida's, yeah,
Alibaba. It's 10
and
of
they
them
can't
in the truck.
drive. Look at all the people that are getting killed, man, dude. All this stuff, because they're allowing these fools to come in and do what they're doing, and it's the corporations that are doing this. This dude ran. Listen, the orange man ran on. We're gonna deport all these fools and get rid of them. Now that the tech world is saying, hey, well, guy, we could slip you a couple $1 billion. He's like, well, we're gonna bring in these guys right here because, and it's like, dude, you already got the talent here. You talk about whole towns are getting shut down. We're talking about entire small communities are going to disappear, and it's because these people aren't investing into the country. Why do you think they moved all these corporations out of the country? If
Hey,
if if Mex if it was
NAFTA.
so great, John Deere just moved to Mexico. All these corporations have moved out of the country. They
So,
moved
And
out of the country.
so
hold on.
the problem is when you bring in people from other countries, right? There's a
Huh?
language barrier. There's a quality issue because they don't work to the same quality we do here. And yes, we require more because we want to live to the We want to be able to live to our means, right? And just to survive. I was talking to my son about this the other day. Here in Texas, it takes a minimum of about $70,000 to be
80.
single, just to have an apartment, to have a car payment, to be able to put some money back per month in your savings, just to make it here. Now, 2 people, that's $110,000 that is needed just to make it. And that's a crazy number to me. So luckily, me and my wife make way more than that. But and we have a home, you know, we have a 5-bedroom home, 3 bathrooms. And so I consider myself blessed. But I can tell you that to get here, I have worked 3 jobs before. I have slept 2 hours in between jobs and 1 hour between the other job. So there were days that I had 3 hours of sleep. And I was willing to break my back to pay my bills, to build my credit, and pay everything on time to get to this point. And after I got my education, I could knock off 2 jobs, but I still worked a second job after that for the better part of 20 years. I was DJing. So I was working and DJing at night. So when I'm to this point in my life, I've worked hard to get here. And I went to school. And so my son, he had to move back into my house, had to come home. And he's now starting school here in 5 days. And, you know, like, I'm going to help him through this process till he gets done with school. And is he willing to work a second job? No. There's something wrong with these kids these days. So
no, because I'm sorry.
People can buy homes. Like when you said children cannot buy homes, he will buy a home because he's going into programming with an emphasis in robotics. So everything is going to robotics now, right? Warehouses, industry. There's going to be so many robots out there in the next 20 years that's like going to be a hot sell for him. So he can literally walk into any job because there's always going to be programming and maintenance and all that stuff. So he will be able to buy a home. But you have to be in an industry that you're needed, not that they want you. So
again,
like truck driving, you're going to be affected, right? Because they're going to have automated trucks. So give it 30 years and you're going to see nothing but robotic trucks on the road, right? And so things are dying, and you have to be able to pivot. And that's why I said, go to school, you know, pivot and do something different. It's never too late. If you can walk and you can get up out of bed, you can go to sit down at a computer and start learning something else.
Right.
Making a good point, but what you guys are failing to realize is you could go to school, you could go to college. You know, in 20 years, you're not going to be able to afford to pay the taxes on that house. Neither will your son. What you're saying is exactly what we just told you. Like, yeah, he's going to go to college like most everybody else, like myself, you know, all these certifications I can do all. Yeah, but they're not going to hire him. They're going to hire somebody they can pay a visa to. They're not going to hire your son. So he's going to have, unless you pay for his schooling now, other than that, he's going to have what, $150,000 in debt that he's going to have to pay back if he had to do it on his own.
Actually, I looked at his school bill for a 3-year degree. He's going to pay about $30,000
out of pocket. That's it.
That's it.
Excellent, perfect.
Right.
That's awesome.
So, but then you
I
think
would
about
encourage
the
it.
interest on the 30.
But
The interest on that 30 though. The interest on that 30 going to be ridiculous.
I told him he needs to pay a minimum of $300 a month to his school bill while he's going to school. So January, he's going to pay $300. February, $300.
True.
And that's why you knock down all your interest and really hit the principal. So he'll owe almost nothing when he gets out of school.
So I'm going to ask this question. Joe said, what is the solution?
What do you mean?
Joe said, what's the solution?
He
asked that question a long time ago, and I was waiting to get to it because y'all was making y'all points, and I want to let y'all make y'all point. But Joe said, what would be the solution? I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say my part since I asked the question. I'm gonna say the solution is restructure the tax code toward the corporations. If the corporations don't want to pay, because if you think about it, the way that everything is set up, how is the person how the person that's doing the actual work is not getting paid? Because think about it, the driver don't get paid nothing. The construction worker, the person that actually do the building, they don't get paid nothing. But the foreman get paid more. The inspector get paid more. The CFO get paid more. You know what I'm saying?
So here's been my issue with Social Security. It's known that we're so far in debt that they're talking about Social Security not even being there here in the coming years, right?
But they're giving it to illegals,
and they won't get
their.
their. They're talking about just like getting rid of it. There was talk like 5 years ago they were willing to hand everybody like $14,000 checks. I paid way more than that into Social Security over the years, right? So the problem is our national debt and the way our country spends money. Our government spends money like it's going out of style, and they've increased the national debt so much that we're so far in the hole that they've been using the Social Security money to do what they want. So when they didn't have their own money in the coffers, guess what? They use Social Security money. Social Security is supposed to be paid for. We pay for the generation that's going out right now. And the next generation coming on pays for our Social Security while we're going out. And it was supposed to only be a 2.6% when it started. That was Social Security, 2.6% of your pay. But now it's upwards, like 12 something percent, like 12.6, I think. Then you have state taxes, federal taxes, all these other taxes tacked on. The thing is these corporations, when they pay Social Security, they have to pay into the government as well. For every employee they have to pay in Social Security. They have to collect it from the employee and they pay it in, right? But the money that they're paying out in their company toward the employee in taxes, they just tack on to the product that they're selling. So when the consumer buys something, we're buying those taxes that the companies just put off onto the consumer. So it's a really fucked up system. I think, honestly, we're paying upwards of 50% or more in taxes.
More. In this country. Right. You're paying like 75, man. You're paying 75. Because when you buy something, like your home, you buy your home, right? Let's say you paid $3 million for it. Like I just left one of our clients. I just left, and the house was on for sale. The house was 1.3 million and change, right? Mind you, I don't think it was a 1-story. It was a okay neighborhood, but it was a starter home, man, for $1.3 million. Who can afford that?
Wait.
Who can, like, that's my point. Like, the average dude makes 50 to 60,000, even if he got 2 or 3 jobs. Let's say he got the 2 jobs. Let's say the average guy makes 50 grand. This average guy gets 2 jobs that pay him 50,000. Between the price of food, fuel, insurance,
living.
Just living. This dude, he can work for 50 years. He ain't gonna be able to afford that 1.3. And that's why the youth are like, man, we're not stupid. They're smart. They're like, nah, man, I'm not doing it. But so here's what's gonna happen. If once they stop and they're doing what they're doing, they're gonna stop paying into this. Like I'm saying, the older you get, just remember this. Those pensions, if you got a pension, that's gonna be gone. Because the Fed, they're gonna be like, well, we need money. Where can we get it? Listen, it'll be like when I used to work for the school board. We're gonna start doing furloughs. Oh, it'll just be one. That one turn into 2, then it turn into 4. Then you're gonna start seeing, oh well, we're gonna only pay you your pension. First, it'll start off at 10% of y'all are not gonna get your checks, right? And then a bunch of y'all are gonna call in, hey, I need my money, blah blah blah. Oh, we're sorry, Mr. So and so. We'll send it out. A few months later, they're gonna come out and be like, listen, we can't pay you all this money. We can only pay you 10% because we're broke. Okay? I work for the city of Frisco. They got $1 trillion rail system, and they broke. And these people pissed away this bread. Every big city that you at, they're broke. They're gonna start taking people's money. Remember when this COVID thing happened? People's 401k was just disappearing. They were evaporating. Where did that money go?
Hey, look, I'm here to tell it. Look at all these people that work for Yellow, and the company went bankrupt. They don't got no penny.
They take all their money. All that stuff is gone. So like the stuff you guys are saying, it's cool far as a good feel good stuff. It ain't cool. You're gonna have to explain this to your children, and they're not gonna hear it. Think about this. When you get to a certain age, you're not gonna be able. If you had to start over today, could you do it?
Yes.
I guarantee you couldn't do it.
Yes, I would.
You're old. You're old, man. Trust me. Me bending down, getting up, and bending down and getting up all day long, it's a toll on the body.
You know what?
Before I could do it all day and then go hang out with Bud.
You know what? There's good money to be made in different places, right?
Right.
Plumbing is always needed. Air conditioning, mowing lawns. You can go get contracts. If you're honest and you're willing to get out there and do the hard work, a truck, mowers, weed eaters, broom in a bag, and a blower, and you can make some good money. Now, when you get more money, if you blow it off, that's on you. But you hire a crew, right? You can do lawns faster. I watch guys jump out in this neighborhood. They literally roll up with a 15-foot or 16-foot trailer behind a truck. And 6 guys jump off that thing. They're in that yard 5 minutes. Front yard, backyard, swept, blown and everything. Like they're pulling weeds at the end of 5 minutes. And then they all jump in the truck and they take off. And they're hitting 7, 8, 9, 10 houses in this section of this neighborhood alone. I can't imagine how many they do in a day. But if you have people that are good and you're doing the hard work with them and you say, we got to be out in and out. I want in and out 8 minutes. And you can do 15 houses in a day. You're making some good money.
Could you do that job?
Hold on.
I could do that job.
Joe just asked this. Joe said, why would it behoove you to understand and use the tax code to your advantage? Okay, Joe. And when we start figuring out the tax code, they done switched the tax code 3 times in the last 2 years. Every time that we learn a tax break, they close the loophole, they move the goalpost. If you don't already know financial literacy, if you're not financial literate, look what they did with the LLCs. They started doing the BOIs. They started letting you know the LLC was to hide who owned anything. Now they got the BOI. They done changed the game. They keep changing the game. And if you just learning the game and they been knowing the game, it's always going to be one step ahead of you. Always going to be one step ahead of you. But hey, you got to do your due diligence. But like I said, it's like I'm learning. I jumped out here. I'm trying to learn the new tax code and everything else. I'm thinking I done got myself ready. I'm ready to jump out there and file my stuff. And then boom, like, oh, don't do that now, because if you do this, you're going to fall up under this. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just went through all this to learn this here. You feel me?
Listen, don't worry about it. Just start, bro.
Just start.
Don't worry about it. Just start it. Listen, I mean, look, like people just don't understand. People just not getting it. But I lived through this. I lived through this, and I can tell you, past 30 plus years, I watched all this stuff go down. And what you're going to see is, if they continue to keep doing this, hiring these folks and all this other stuff. Here's the crazy part too. They're bringing all these people with these visas and stuff. These are all BRICS nations. The dollar is going farther and farther in the crapper. Okay? It's going farther and farther in the crapper. You're going to see to where $20 ain't going to be worth 5 cents. You're not even going to be bidding down to pick up $20 bills. It's going to be worthless. You can work 10 jobs. There's no bank that's going to give you that. They're going to lend you that money. At $1.3 million, you got to come up with 20% of that. And then you got to show from the accounts that you have that, yeah, you could make this payment. Okay, let's say you can make the payment. You and your wife are together. You guys put your money together and you can make the payment. Can you afford the insurance? because the insurance is going up. The food prices are going to go up. All this stuff's going to go up, man. Like, I don't understand how. Like, I remember in the days where, yeah, $20 was a lot of money. $20 an hour, man, that was pretty good. But you talking about a $1.3 million for a starter home. For a
Oh, I see
starter
it.
home.
Wait,
You
listen.
will.
But see, that's California.
No, listen, I did the math, man. Listen, you guys pay more in certain things than we pay in Cali, but it's all the same. So you may pay more, we may pay more for a home, but my groceries last 3 times as long in the groceries in the refrigerator than your groceries do. Your groceries last for 1 week. Mine's last for 3 weeks or more. That's the difference. You start adding those numbers up. Like, you guys have way more issues with hailstorms and rain and all that kind of stuff. It tears up a lot of stuff. You guys go through roofs like crazy. Out here in California, for the most part, you can have a roof for 20, 30 years. See, the money and the pricing, that stuff is different. And trust me, it all played out in the same. I'm telling you right now, if this country is here within the next 5 years, yeah, I don't believe there's going to be any pensions. And for dang sure, it's going to be so bad that people, like, if you're 60 or 70 years old, or hell, man, if you're 55, 50, whatever, if they take your pension or they take your income and you got to start over, it sounds nice that everybody, yeah, I could do it, but your body's going to tell you otherwise. The amount of taxes, like, for that house, just think about the amount of taxes you're going to pay on that house. That's $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year. That's what you're going to have to just pay on taxes after you pay the house off.
Hey, look, and the
That's
crazy part
insane.
is Texas getting just like California. I look in the neighborhood around the corner from my kids' school. I was looking at those houses 20 years ago. They was like 60, 80, 90.
And they were overpriced then.
Now they tearing those houses down and throwing up these crappy paper wall houses.
Yep.
Man, we
Garbage
looked at the house.
material.
We walked to school. We walked the kids to school one day. We just walked. We walked them up there. We walked, you know what I'm saying? And saw this badass contemporary house. Man, I called the realtor. That woman said 1.5.
Yeah.
I said, what? For 1.5, man, I need to be on
1,000 acres.
I'm gonna be realistic for Dallas. For living in the city of Dallas, I'm gonna be realistic. If you're not in Pleasant Grove somewhere, if you're in the city where I'm at, I want at least 5 acres. For 1.5, I at least want 5 acres. You're not gonna give me a 1/4 acre lot for 1.5 million for 3,200 square feet.
You know, it's all zip code.
Wait. What about your HOA? What about your HOA?
You know that.
Nah, I don't think this is H. I'm hoping this better be.
Bro, that's an HOA. I
this
guarantee
better not be no damn H. No, this is an old existing neighborhood.
I guarantee you there's an HOA.
I hope not.
I guarantee you. Listen, this is insane.
What they're doing, Williams, is they're gentrifying certain sections of neighborhoods.
Oh God, boy, they done took the hood.
They're blowing up all the old houses, right? And they're putting up 1.5
brand new houses.
Right? And of course, the tax rates go up for the people that own those older homes, so they have to sell.
There you go. And that's
it's income.
But so the whole point, like Q was asking, Q came in and Joe Q was saying, what's the solution? The solution is you got to invest in the American people. So whether black, white, indifferent, I don't care. You got to invest in your people because they have the talent. The people have the talent. The problem is that they plan on getting rid of this place. Like, if you ever, like I used to tell you guys all the time, you got to read the book Machiavelli the Prince. How do you destroy a republic? This is the only republic where we're somewhat, I ain't gonna say well armed, but somewhat well armed, or somewhat armed. You got to kill everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
And they
slow
doing it.
death.
They doing it
This
with the
is
food already.
it's a slow death. Look at how much they charge you to go to the hospital. I had my little bro is a surgical technician. Well, he was a surgical tech. Um, and the whole hustle was, how much is your life worth? I shouldn't have to pay $250,000 if I get sick. I shouldn't have to pay $250,000 to get healed with the doctor, right? And then his response was, "Well, how much is your health worth?" When you buy something, you expect it to last, right? Ninety
Right.
percent of our business that I do is fixing brand new stuff. Ninety
Mm-hmm.
percent. 90% of what we do is fixing new things. So are you telling me that they send all this stuff overseas, it gets made, they stamp made in the US because they put some doors on it and they say, oh, it's made in the US, right? Um, these are all jobs. Look at the industries. If the people are not doing they saying we don't build anything, which that's a lie, but because they pushed all those jobs out. Look at all the innovations that our people made, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have nothing. Yeah, we didn't have boots to strap up. We didn't, like they always say. What do they always say? Like I said, what do they always tell us? What do they always tell our folks? Put yourself up by your bootstraps. Well, we didn't have boots. Okay, we didn't have boots, and if we did have them, there were no laces. So what they're saying, what they're saying, you guys are gonna. Everybody else in the nation is gonna see how we had to get down and how we had to get through stuff. And they already crying at what's going on right now. They ain't gonna make it. If they already crying and ready to quit now, think about the guys that are gonna just start crashing out. Think about the people that are just gonna start crashing out. What about
Mm-hmm.
the folks that think about it, man? You got babies. Your child is or you or your wife is one accident away from losing it all. They come in and take everything. Oh well, we got to your doctor fees. I mean, ain't no one talking about, like, it was $250,000 20 years ago. Now it's probably gonna be $500,000. You get sick, that's $500,000 gone. So they're gonna be like, hey, you gotta pay this. Well,
Hey,
we're gonna have to put a lien on your house.
But see,
Think
hey,
about
look.
all this stuff.
see,
Hey,
I was smart enough to go to school, right? My wife has a degree as well, so she went to school. And then I own a company. So technically we have three incomes in this house. I don't count my son's income. So just between me and my wife, we have three incomes. So if something were to happen to me, she could still run the business and she would still have two incomes. So we built redundancy into our house, right? This is something that people need to do. Like, you have to have a fallback plan. And if your plan is not solid and you're not executing, you need to revisit that and fix that problem. Because
But
my job won't be forever. There will come a point
exactly.
they will outsource my job, and I'll be looking, because I know of other companies that are doing the same thing. They're outsourcing jobs in this position, but that's okay because I can always do something else. I have a degree. I can always do something else. Plus, I have
how did
money.
you get how did you get your start? So when you got your degree, what's your degree in engineering, right?
Yep, electrical engineering,
Electrical engineering. Who hired you?
AT&T,
Because when you
Southwestern
all
Bell.
right, so when they hired you, you got your degree, but you still didn't have a job. You had to get hired by a company, right, to make
Mhm.
money, right?
Well,
Okay.
they came in our school and they said, you passed this test. It's called the technical knowledge test. It
Mhm.
was very rigorous. In fact, only of every 60 people, only like 10 people pass it. So,
Cool. Fair enough.
so they said, you pass the test, no interview, pass the drug test, pass the background test, and you have a job, inside or outside. You choose.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Who's doing that now?
they still do that.
What
That's
companies?
still does
What
that.
companies what companies are doing that now?
I don't know. I haven't sought jobs in those companies.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that's what I'm trying to softly tell you that
So
your son ain't getting those opportunities like you got.
that's not true because in technical schools, when you go to DeVry and places like that, that's where these companies come. Schlumberger, Microsoft, Exxon, all that stuff. They all come to these schools looking for candidates. And if you can pass that, amps. So
That was then. That ain't now.
yeah, oh no, because they're still doing it. Because they were just talking to my son about this when he went to go to enroll into Friday the other day. He says when you're in the last about month and a half, 2 months, these companies will start showing up, and we're going to tell you when the interviews are, if they're holding interviews, or we're going to tell you when the tests are for these companies, because we'll just administer a test for them, and usually they hire you right there on the spot for pass the test.
So, how much longer is he? How much longer does he got to go to finish school, or is he just starting?
3 years. He's getting a bachelor's degree in 3 years.
So he's just starting. He's just starting out.
Just starting. Yep.
So you're gonna let us know in 3 years how it turns out.
Hmm.
All right, cool.
But that's why I say do something. People sit around and fret and complain and whine and I can't do this. I'm too old. You know, I'm not going to get hired because I'm too old. No, do something because ageism is a real thing. However, there are companies out there that are willing to look past your age because they just need good people that are willing to come to work.
Yeah, many of them do, but I like I said, I run
work. They just don't.
I run my own, and I see how they're doing stuff to where they're working people out. I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't talked to any companies that I deal with, and like I tell people, there's two types of companies, right? So there's the manufacturing side of things, and there's the brand. Most of the companies out here are just brands, meaning that other companies make stuff for them, and they're not hiring or they're not looking to fix issues. Matter of fact, most of them really don't even know what they got. Okay, so they take a guy like me to go in and fix a lot of the things that they're doing or fix the problems. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the problems don't get fixed. Okay. So they're just like, oh, well, or just hide it or sweep it under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting a year, maybe more, to get what you purchased brand new, try to get it fixed. Now, fortunately, in California, there's some crazy laws to where lawyers will come and tap on your door and get your customers' money back. But most states don't have that luxury. Okay, so you get something, you just hey, that's just on you. Again, these are brands, these aren't manufacturing. So I like to deal with the manufacturers because I can call the manufacturer up and say, hey, you guys got a problem with this. What's going on with this? And they can send their engineers down and take a look at it and pull it off a line or something and check and double check what the issue is. Whereas a brand can't do that. They're just as lost as I am sometimes. And it takes days or hours or whatever the case it is to fix it or figure it out. Yep. And a lot of times they still don't figure it out. So a lot of the stuff that, like I said, if they bring in all these visa guys, there's no way if in 5 years or whatever the case is, you're not going to see that. You just not. It's just you look at the infrastructure, just the infrastructure alone. I mean, they done brought out all these electrical cars, right? They don't have infrastructure for it. Think about the electricity that it takes for one of these cars to run on. 3 times the amount of a regular gas engine or diesel engine. They don't have the infrastructure. Like I said, it's like they gave the keys to the short bus kids, and the short bus is running the joint because none of this stuff is making sense. I mean, at the end of the day, we understand what the end goal for these people is,
Do not be
But-
offended, Carl, about the short bus. That's all I got to say.
I used to teach short bus, so I could say it. And I used to be a short bus. Only because of these hands. A lot of that stuff, man, it's just when you start looking at what's going on, it don't add up. And yeah, California's trying to mandate this stuff. They're saying, "Oh, you need to have these electrical vehicles and stuff." Okay, they've been suppressing the killings that have been happening by these self-driving cars. Think about a semi, 80,000 pounds, an 80,000 pound vehicle, and if it's self-driving or it's electrical, it's way more than 80,000 pounds.
Right.
It's way more than 80,000
and
pounds. Check this out.
There's deterioration on the infrastructure. Like Joe
Well,
Boss said.
think about this. Think about this. I talked to one of the Tesla guys. I was like, "Yo, man, how many? What's your mileage looking like?" They're paying $75 to fill up. That's way more than I pay for my car. And ask them how long their tires last because of the extra weight. They're only getting 21,000 miles off of them tires. I can get 50 to 80 off of mine. You start asking these questions and stuff, and it don't make sense. You know who else don't drive EVs? The top 1% of 1%ers. They don't drive them. They don't want them around them because they know the potential that can happen. If some people were trying to get at them, they know what they could do. They don't want it. Listen, the World Economic Forum don't want them cars. Them guys don't want them cars. They don't want them. They straight out told, nah, no, we don't. Don't bring us no EVs.
No, Joe. The batteries can be replaced, but what it costs to replace the battery, you can buy a brand new car.
Yeah, here's the other thing, Q. Where are you gonna put those batteries? You just gonna leach them into the ground.
No,
That stuff is. Listen, if you don't believe me, go ask PG&E. PG&E got a thing. I think they were sitting up there trying to take toxic waste from these what do you call them, from the nuclear reactors leaking into the ocean. And now they're trying to blame the Japanese. Oh, these guys done it. No. PG&E had their stuff leaking for years. Like, look at the kind of scams that they're selling y'all, man. It's crazy. Bitcoin. We're mining. What are you guys mining for? Why do you need all those computers? What are you mining for? It's information, obviously.
So, if you don't know about how this works, basically, imagine making calculations that normal computers can't do. And we're talking about transactional calculations. So, let's say you're able to network all these computers all across the world, okay? And you have, let's call it 1 billion computers that are all networked. You can now, instead of sending data from point A to point Z, you can use these computers to do your computing for you, and it makes things happen in an instant. An ATM transaction normally takes around 7 seconds to process from the minute you put in your code and it starts that connection to get to the bank and to come back. And then it still has to dispense your money and all that. Using computational engines like they use for crypto mining, they can do that in a fraction of that time. So imagine 2 seconds. So everything processes faster because they're building this crazy network. So basically, the people that are mining are buying into this network, and they're renting computational space, and so they get Bitcoin for having all this on the network itself. So it's like lending your own computers, and let's say you have 50 computers in your house. Well, that's how you make Bitcoin.
But wouldn't that be the case? If it was information and if it was data, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means, one, you're giving up your information to all these computers. So you're giving your information and your privacy up to all these people.
It's encoded and it's so fractionalized. There's no way you could ever put this back together.
Well, they said that about the NSA, but they got cracked a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but data comes in and out of the NSA servers in one point, right?
Look, man, I've been through that rabbit hole. Listen, there ain't nothing that you. Let me tell you this. I worked at Google. They had a kid. He was from India. He fixed the Apple software, and it was a big thing because when we're at Google, we see what the other guys at Facebook are doing, and they have Facebook and they got Apple and all that stuff. So we see what those guys are doing, right? Because we hear about it all the time. These dudes, this guy was thinking he was going to get $1 million. He's going to be rich. He's going to take care of his whole family. They arrested this man. They came after this man was lawyers because he fixed all the flaws in their Apple software. Okay, the backdoor stuff. He went through there and fixed all that stuff. Did they offer this kid a job? Nope. They said we're gonna sue you if you bring this. They were going after this kid. After this poor bastard, man. They were going after this poor kid who thought he was doing something great. So when I tell you that all this stuff that they're talking about, man, they ain't done nothing to help. They don't invest in you. They don't invest in this nation. They don't invest in its people. Why would they do stuff? What you're saying is they're investing in you, so it's going to make your life easier. There hasn't been one single thing that they've done to make your life easier. So they're going to build this. They're going to make this Bitcoin. It's going to make your life easier. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. All this is doing is gathering everybody's information and building dossiers on people. And instead of names, it's numbers. You got a social security. Everybody got a social security number. So anything you touch, it's all encrypted into this. And listen, man, I know the guys that were doing. They can't hold this information in the States, so they go to another country and hold this stuff. I know one of my homeboys' dad is the guy who engineered this stuff overseas to put the servers and all this other stuff overseas 20 years ago now plus. Yeah, man, these people ain't your friends. All the stuff that they're talking about, it's up, man. They got everybody. You notice the banks ain't buying it, but you know what the banks are buying?
Chase,
the banks are buying gold.
Everybody's getting into crypto.
They're buying gold.
Everybody's getting into crypto. Our own government into crypto.
Because they made that. The NSA made that. That's an NSA. Bitcoin was created by the NSA, man.
No.
There isn't anybody. Look at this too, man. Look at how many companies are saying, "Oh yeah, we got our cryptocurrency. Oh, we got this currency. Oh, we got this currency. Dogecoin, Ethereum. I mean, then they break off. Then there's Ethereum Lite or whatever it is. And then come on, man. When you could buy it,
you could make your own meme coin if you wanted.
Absolutely.
You could call it wild, right? And you could literally offer so many coins and have it worth so much. Let's say you built it on an NFT. Okay. You were valuing NFTs. Let's say you created some pictures of some sort and then you built a meme coin on top of that. Okay.
Yeah. EFTs, right?
Yep. So you could literally have your own coin. Anybody can create a coin, but are people going to fund it for you and invest in you? No. You have to make them believe in you, right? But that's just one type of crypto. There's many types of crypto out there. And if you're one to invest in Doge and PayPay and all the other little ones, what's another one? I can tell you in a second. But if you invest in those kind of meme coins, that's on you because maybe you'll get rich. Maybe they'll do a rug pull on you. Right, and they'll just run off with your money. The Hawktua girl, she's in hot water right now because
she Hawktuaing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, but the guys that made the coin for her are really getting the money. What's the other one?
It's all
Dogecoin,
digitally
Shiba.
erased.
Shiba
Ain't gonna
Inu
get away.
is another one. There's a lot of them out there, but I don't invest in those kind of coins. I have to kind of do my background and do some study on what they're doing different from Bitcoin. I like to invest in the smaller coins, and I diversify a lot of those portfolios. But if they hit, they hit. If they don't, I'm not out a ton of money.
Right.
So only play with what you can afford. Like, this is chump change. This is coffee money to me. Like, if I spend $5 a day just throwing money in different places, and one of them takes off, let's say I invest in its 0.0000176. I'm way under a penny. I can buy 2.5 million for like $30, right? 2.5 million shares at $30. Now, if that happens to go up to 15 cents one day, I'm fucking rich. You know how many times multiplied over that money, my little amount of money was, So I'm going to have a good grip. But that's what it's about. If I hold later, and let's say that for some reason that company took off and went up to $170, I'm well over, I'm approaching $500,000 or something like that, just on $30. So yes, people hit it like that, and some people get rich. But you got to remember that when people get rich like that, somebody's losing. You can't have something for nothing in this game. So when you cash out, somebody is holding the bag for you, right? And so you just have to be, every day I check my crypto, sometimes 6-7 times a day, because if I find that one that took off and went crazy, I'm cashing out. So
the world's going crazy.
But it's the same thing with the stock market. It's a gamble, right? The only difference between us and the 1%ers is they know where to move the money because they know what contracts are coming, or they know something big is about to happen. In fact, they've even started websites where you can trade exactly what Elizabeth Warren trades, or Mitch McConnell. You can find out what he's trading. So
he's trading memories. Glitch. He's trading memories.
You can invest your money with him. Basically, follow his trades, and this company will do that for you.
I would do Nancy Pelosi with anybody.
Yeah. But Joe said, "What about Ohms versus Amp?"
Oh my god.
Yeah. The Knights Templar. Listen, the Knights Templar. They didn't invent banking, man. They stole it like all the rest of the European nations. They just stole whatever they got their hands on. They stole it.
Let me address this. There's a difference between current and resistance. So they're not related to each other directly. They're inverse relationships of each other, but they're not related to each other. So let's keep going.
No. Oh, so you answered Joe. You feel better now?
It's just bugging, man.
Joe is a troll. Joe is a troll. Joe be on it. Joe is a troll, though.
But you know what? We didn't pick to be your friend. You picked us.
Nah, y'all came in. I just opened the door and y'all came.
You know what? I showed up.
He said, "So what about him?"
And then I showed up at my gun shop, at the gun shop, Mr. Ray's.
At least, Mr. Lee.
And Mr. Lee, yeah. And you like, what you got? You selling that?
Yeah.
And then you started playing with it. You're like, oh shit. And that's how
I thought you was out here, man. I thought you was in Cali.
No, he in Texas, man. He in Texas.
North Texas, man.
Oh, I thought you was. Oh, what? You near Amarillo or somewhere? You said North Texas.
Nah, he like Denton County.
I'm in Hazlitt.
No, I got kinfolk in Amarillo. I had a great uncle out in Amarillo. My folks are from Texas. I'm not
too far from Alliance Airport.
Okay. My folks are near. They're in. Where is it? What's the tri area? They're in the tri area.
Bedford, Hershey, Bedford. HEB.
No. Shoot, damn it. What is it called?
Because it's so many tri-state areas.
Yeah,
You got
Houston.
Park cities.
Oh, tri-state.
Yeah, but it should be Dallas. It's near Fort Worth. Fort Worth, that area around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he close to that. He close to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my kinfolk out there, and then I got my other I got they're all over. But we just did the genealogy, man. And me and my brother, we're the first ones off the land out of 6 generations.
Yeah. So like, luckily, I've been here since '89, and I would not leave Texas for another state at this point, just because of gun laws.
Don't worry, they coming for y'all. Don't worry, they coming for y'all. Don't worry, they coming for y'all.
Move to California.
If we can keep these Californians out of our politics, we'll be all right.
Nope,
you're not going to, because it's not like y'all thinking it's the people. Trust me, California is a red state. You see you look at the last election. What did you see? You see the whole country was red.
Look at where the population centers are. We have that problem in Texas, right? We have Austin and Houston, El Paso and Fort Worth and all that stuff.
Listen,
the population centers are the ones that vote.
Austin too. Austin turned to California.
Mm-hmm.
Austin. Yeah,
Austin turned to California. Austin suck ass. It sucks.
Yes, they do over there. They do a lot of it over there.
They suck in Austin, man.
Oh yeah.
Austin. I don't even want to go that way, man.
A golf ball through Garnos, but it doesn't matter because
he went too far there. You know what I'm saying?
See,
I didn't mean it like that. I was using figurative.
Williams, you can't have 6 ARs on your wall. You can't have 10, 12 handguns sitting over here in California. You just can't do it. Not the common man. The common man just can't own all that.
With a bullet button and a pin. They got a sharp pin and a bullet button.
Look. You ain't gonna be able to do that anyway. You ain't gonna be able to do that in Texas by the time the prices hit y'all. For real.
What?
Y'all ain't gonna be able to do that. Y'all not gonna be able to do that. Wait till these prices hit y'all, man. Cause you're a businessman. I want you to start looking at your product. I hope you bought all that you need for the next 2 years for your product. Look how much you sell look how much you selling in 2 years and buy all that much product. Because if you're doing a 3D printer, I know you got to buy that resin, man. You better spin a gang on that resin, get it shipped overnight.
Man, let me tell you, dude. I have a double door closet that's literally full shelves, vertical shelves,
resin,
full of P.
I've got boxes of shit everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. If I show you the floor behind me, it's ridiculous. Like
ridiculous.
Yeah, but I buy my bullets the same way. Like, I'm prepared for whatever eventuality there is. I'm prepared. Like, if I went downstairs and showed you my pantry, you would freak out.
No,
what you say? Shelter in place.
Look. I'm gonna just say this, Mister. You ain't seen nothing till you see that Texas Twister. So everybody got their eggs. Everybody got their nuts squared away. But again, all it takes that Texas Twister to roll through. Now everybody got your shit.
I have insurance. I have insurance.
And they're not gonna. And I guarantee you, they ain't gonna pay it like everybody else. Look, ask the people in Florida. This is the stuff I'm saying though, because of what they're doing. Look at Florida. Florida's a perfect example. When I was in Oklahoma, they were like, "Yo, we can't afford to pay. We're not." The federal government had to say, "Yeah, you need to insure these people," because they were like, "Well, we can't afford it because it did too much." Think about it. Look at you guys got a big old storm coming now. When's that storm getting there? This week?
Yeah,
the cold snap.
Yeah, it's supposed to be another thunderstorm or Lewis thunderstorms coming back this way.
No, the Arctic blast. You guys are supposed to be getting an Arctic blast
here. It's dropped into the 30s today.
Didn't it, man? They got cold quick.
Think about
they got cold quick. Like soon before it got dark, before I got in, it was getting cold.
So think about this.
How many people died last time when that happened?
And you know what? It's because they didn't plan for it.
Right.
Bro, you guys, man, you guys got it. I don't know where y'all living. When's the last time y'all been down? Have you seen all the homeless people out here?
Man, I see them every day up under
You know
these
why
buildings.
you have a homeless problem? Is because
Yeah.
you're in. I mean, the prices of everything in California has gotten out of control, right? Plus, you have the best weather. That is why you have the biggest homeless problem. And then you got
No, that's the only reason why they're
of
alive.
everybody. The state of California just dumps money onto people. Just
I'll tell you how the city. I'll tell you how all these cities work. All these cities work like this. They don't get paid to fix the problem. They get paid to have problems. Okay. So remember what I said? Listen, I work for the city. My father worked for the city. My father worked for LA City. I work for San Fran. Okay.
Mhm.
They don't get paid to fix problems. They get paid to have problems. Like I'm saying, like you think your city is here to help you. They're here to point out problems and get federal money. That's what they do.
Mhm.
That's why the rich people have HOAs.
Yep.
HOA pays for the streets to be paved. We pay the most in taxes. You know, what we pay in taxes is more than what the fuel costs. But we have some crappy roads, very garbage roads. Those roads should be pristine. We should have the best roads in the world.
Bug.
California is the car mecca of the world.
Imagine the coldest it ever gets is 50 degrees at night. And the hottest it ever gets is like 89 degrees, 95 max in the day. Max. And that's only during the peak for like a few weeks of the year. The rest of the time, then the normal temperature is between about 70 degrees to 78 degrees for most of the year, for almost 3/4 of the year. That is San Francisco. Oh, and it only rains like every 5 years.
No, I gotta disagree with you
San
on that.
Francisco rain
San
more than
Francisco's
anybody.
cold. No, don't.
Only at night.
No.
Only in the afternoon when the fog rolls in.
No, the fog rolls in. The fog rolls in the morning or evening. You gotta remember that whole coastline. So you go all the way up to Napa, Sonoma. That's my territory is where I work. So yeah, that fog rolls in. But I'm gonna tell you this: no, it gets cold. It gets cold.
It do get cold. It get real
It
cold.
be cold in the summer, and when you downtown and them buildings, man, that wind cut a hole through you. If you gotta come out there with a windbreaker. I don't care if it's 80
all you need is a windbreaker. That's it.
Well, that's to cut. That's just to cut the cold air.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not used to it, trust me. There's poems written about the coldness in Frisco in the summertime.
He said California is a shithole.
Yeah. Well, nah, man. It used to be the bomber state in the union. But again, like I said, you let all these people in, and this is what you get: California, Florida. Look at those two states. Oh, three. Add New York in there. Look at them. Like before,
they follow each other lead.
And then here's the biggest thing: who was the biggest? Where was most of the cocaine coming to? What cities?
Florida.
Who's the biggest?
Probably Florida, Cali.
Who's the biggest? That's right. So who's the biggest? So you got all that stuff coming in.
Wait, so I'm gonna say California, Baja California.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be Laredo or somewhere in South Texas, and then it had to be Miami.
Because it started with Miami because it was lax. It was more lax.
They did Miami Vice because of that. But you got to remember, in California, after the South, California was one of them states.
Yeah,
right.
Baja.
California was one of them states. Nah, not Baja. Baja, we're not connected to Baja.
Now, what I'm saying is, it was coming through Baja. It was coming through the Baja. Nigga, that's where people coming from. If it didn't come through the port of LA, it came through Baja. If it wasn't coming through the ports, it was coming through Baja, man.
But the point I'm making though, is your federal government was the one that was putting the cocaine in our hoods, in our neighborhoods. They were the ones that were shipping it over here. They're the
agency.
Yeah. Think about Freeway Ricky Ross. His hook was an agent, man. This dude was an agent. So once they destroyed the cities and destroyed like all the businesses and they flooded it with what? They flooded it with illegal immigrants. So if you come to California now, if you start in the South, you start in San Diego and you work your way up north, you're gonna see the problems. The problems are blatant and out there. You get hit by a car. I got hit the other day doing a job. I left LA coming back up to the Bay, and I got hit. What's the point of me pulling over and talking to dude? He not pulling over.
Yeah. When look,
he don't
y'all.
got insurance. He don't got insurance. He not pulling over. He don't got he don't got none of that.
I got the dip. We finna wrap it up, y'all. I got the gritted dip. Man, I appreciate everybody coming out. Man, Will, man, I appreciate you for
Look, you ain't been so happy. Look at this nigga. Look at him, man.
Look, I am happy.
Been so happy.
I ain't been happy in a minute, boy. I appreciate it because I needed this. You said it was my third.
Before you wrap this up,
yes, sir.
Are we doing this next week?
Yeah, man, we back.
Yeah.
We back like
back like full flat.
Like back like you have.
Like fat back. Like that. Oh, now my back ain't fat no more. I done dropped it. Boy, I was 315, boy. Your boy 270.
Hey.
271. Shut up.
Hey. Don't do that. I got the dude.
I don't want to please my eyes tonight.
I got the dude.
Look at Will. Look at Will. Situation.
I got like I say, I got one game left. I take that back. I got 1 quarter left.
Okay,
that's
so
it.
Next week, Wednesday at 8 or 9.
9, man. I'm gonna do 9. I like 9. I don't like 8 no more. I'm gonna do 9. I'm gonna let everybody live.
Hey, Buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz. I'm up with some pocket points and get a bulletin, and then go through it.
You know
and do it like
I gotta address Joe Va here.
There's so much stuff going on.
You know what? Stay tuned next week. Joe Va may show up on the show and see if he's trimmed his nose hairs.
Hey man, look. Next week, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna get y'all send me on my DMs. Send me on my DMs what y'all want to talk about. Give me some topics, and I'm just trying to get it right. And then we gonna go from there, bro.
Yo, Q, I'll answer your question. Ohms is like how many lanes? Ohms is how many lanes?
Hey,
how many cars you can it's or did I get it backwards?
That's correct.
I think ohms is the lane.
No.
Ohms is the lane. M the car.
No.
Or did I get it? I got it backwards.
No. Ohms would be if you chop 5 lane down to a 2 lane. There's resistance there, right?
So ohms is the lane.
Now.
Amps is the cars.
No. So the number of cars that you could fit on a 5 lane, that would be current, right? Amperage.
Hey, look, man. We not finna discuss this. My song is finna go off. I got to close this out, bro. Look, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all check out my boy Carl. Y'all check out my boy Wild Will, man. This Tackleberry Bees, man. We up out of here because these dudes here. We not finna do this. Goodbye.
Good to see you happy again.